Welcome to Module 4, Stepping Out of Your Comfort Zone. To some, just hearing those words will leave you with a sense of chill. You know that your personal growth and development is not achieved within the sanctity and safety of a place in which you feel comfortable. You know that you need to step out of your zone of comfort into the unknown and take personal risk in order to become a better prospector. That's why you're here on this course. And Module 4 is Module 4, not Module 19 or 20 or 21, because it needs to be introduced right now. You need to, at this early point in the course, start becoming comfortable with the uncomfortable. Hiding behind your computer, behind your desk, within the office is not going to help you to achieve your prospecting goals. And we're going to move you slowly from where you are to where you need to be in this respect. It's not going to be throwing you in the deep end and taking all the risk that you can, not in the beginning. One step at a time. I get the fear around prospecting. It's not just you and your colleagues and me, I was there, but it's the human race. We as a species fear putting ourselves in the limelight, getting up in stage. Public speaking has a greater fear around it than the fear of death. And we're not dissimilar to our animal counterparts. A herd of buck will remain together, and as soon as one leaves the herd and becomes an outlier, it can be taken out by a lion. And that's a reality. When we leave our human herd, our pack, our safety in numbers, and get up on stage or get into the limelight, we too can be taken out with criticism, with judgment. We can polarize an audience into lovers and haters and everyone in between, or no one. That's the risk we take when we step up and we step out and we do what we need to do. The fear of rejection is real. It is so impactful. We can feel it in our chest. It feels like we are getting punched and we fall to the ground. And even if we can pick ourselves up and dust ourselves off, we still have to regain that confidence to approach a potential client once again. Einstein, as you know, defined insanity as doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I would add to that and say that it's also doing nothing over and over and expecting a different result. But instead, I want you to get insane about prospecting. I want you to become an insane prospector, which simply means that you're going to be really, really good at what you do. And this is what you have to do. This is what you want to do. You've signed up for this course because you want to go from being the prospector that you are to being the prospector that you want to or need to be. And this is the place that that's going to happen. But you have to take that personal risk. You have to step out. And you have to step outside of that circle that sits around your feet, which is your comfort zone. The great thing about taking this risk and stepping out is that it results in personal growth and development and starts to build that muscle that I spoke about in the previous module. It also moves you closer to your goals. Like you endeavor to take your clients from where they are to where they want to be in pursuit of their goals, it does exactly the same thing for you. We could also use the analogy of the ceiling of complexity, that you've reached there in one way or another. You're struggling to take the next step. You're struggling to move forward or on or up. And you just want to punch a hole through that ceiling and move up to the next level. That's what moving out of your comfort zone is about. But it requires you to take risk. It requires you to dig deep within. In a stepped process, sometimes you have to just dive in and take more of a plunge. But in this course, we're going to support you module by module by module. And before you know it, you will have created some tools and built so much capacity that you can almost flip the switch and just move into the next stage of what you need to do. So let's start right now. Grab a pen and a piece of paper and write the following down. I'll give you a second or you can pause. I want you to take your cell phone and put it on selfie video mode, and you're going to shoot a video. That video is going to be an introduction of yourself to a potential client. And in it, I want you to incorporate who you are, your business, what you do, how you do it, why you do it, and how you charge. Don't get too complicated or academic about it. Write those down, read them, chuck the piece of paper away. It's in your head. It's in your head well enough. You don't need to break it down bit by bit, because in reality, the conversation is versatile and malleable, and you'll adapt it depending on who you're speaking to and the environment that you're in and the circumstances that you find yourself in. So write them down. Who you are, your business, what you do, how you do it, why you do it, and how you charge. Take your phone, put it on selfie mode, 60-second, 90-second video at the very most. And then print out the worksheet, review the video, and answer the questions. I'll see you in Module 5.